number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Back around, up. Yellow. Up.
Purdy throwing here to start. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Outside. Here. Up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
You pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Up down. By Fred Warner.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go, son.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, son.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
31-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Crash all 80.
No throw. Third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. This from 48 on the left hash. Myers' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Switch. Stop.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Outside. 18, watch out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
21.
Running back sent in motion. Purdy on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Connects on the crosser. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Well, for more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Get set, get set.
Putting a receiver in motion. Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Okay, instead of my usual, why? I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers, he comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Putting a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's a Bonnie Conda on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Forced back to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Gravity Lion. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Get it. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Nike, Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. That one stops right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready.
From the gun, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. He loses the football. Picked up by the 49ers. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Chased out to his right. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Fouled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 21 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers throw their lead off the turnover. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Jukes away from one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. 77. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game.
18 Cardinal. 18 Bronco 80. Ready?
To the air, Milrow. Caught, nice game left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing now, Milrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
It's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Myers' kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Purdy on first down. Complete left side there to Jennings. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the gun, McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
First down from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Seahawks 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Manages the 35 before they can stop him.
You don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Darnold with it on third and short. He finds Woods. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Steps. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, Purdy to throw. Makes the catch, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Jennings coming in motion right. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Ready?
Milroe now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. It's a design one for Milroe. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a give, right side to Mitchell. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Trying for it with Milroe. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Runs around him, he's got space. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Back.
He's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks trail by 22 now.
Seahawks 13. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready. Watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Outside. Ready. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Josh loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Get set. 21. Ready. Watch out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. This is not going to help their cause. They hit a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard 2.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Get set.
Purdy trying on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He put everything he had into this one. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Get set, get set. Run around, up. 53.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set.
Here's Darnold. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And this one doesn't go far.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Right around, up. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get it! Cougar 19! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Ready up!
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on!
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And that brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Ready!
We'll draw it up for him. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Mitchell off the pistol give. Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be...
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! The 49ers have it! And they'll snuff out that return before too far, so just to block extra points on the play.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Outside. Start.
Play action now with Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it really matters the offense decides to decline.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks 19. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
33-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol snap, Darnold. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go! Hawk 70.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now
Mustang
2nd and 6.
19. Here we go, here we go. 76.
Pistol now for Milrow. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And
They've
the
got 1st down
Seahawks
here from the
first
36.
down.
Come on,
1st
come on.
and 10 at the 36-yard
19.
line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Ready, set.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now, Milroe. Complete out to the right side. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Okay,
here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Milroe from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Outside.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Finding room at the 30. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, 49ers.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
It's not like you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game.
Eddie Pinheiro.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Reset.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 21-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. 60 box, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.